All right, you're buying a house and you found mold. Oh no, now what? All right, we have a team member right now working on a deal, and it turns out there is mold in the home. The report shows about $11,000 worth of remediation that needs to be done. So what do you do as a buyer in that scenario? Well, unfortunately, $11,000 doesn't mean it's gonna be $11,000 just because they said it is, right? Mold travels, it's got spores, and it could be like in the ceiling somewhere traveling, and by the time you finally get to treat it, that $11,000 job might be $15,000, $20,000, $40,000, who knows? So moral of the story, if you're gonna buy a home with mold in it, don't assume that repair into your purchase price. Instead, you need to negotiate having the seller do that remediation prior to close of escrow. And a lot of sellers might say, hey, I don't want to do that work unless I know you're actually going to close on the deal. Well, that's easy. You can just keep that as a final contingency, and you can let the seller know, hey, you don't have to do the repair until I've removed all of my other contingencies. So you can just basically do it right before close of escrow. That way the seller's fully protected and you're fully protected. But folks, I would not take on mold remediation as a buyer because it's an uncertainty. We just don't know, is that bid you got gonna be what it actually costs when they start digging into that house. So make sure it's done prior to close of escrow.